Hello everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Imagine doubling your audience engagement with just a few smart tweaks to your content strategy. Sounds great, right? Today, I'm thrilled to dive into a topic that can transform the way you engage with your audience, mastering content marketing for maximum results. Let's explore the strategies that will elevate your content game. How to master content marketing for maximum engagement. Content marketing is like a conversation between you and your audience, where value, connection, and trust take center stage. The goal? To keep them coming back, eagerly awaiting what you'll share next, and eventually, converting them into loyal customers. But how do you craft a strategy that hooks your audience and keeps them engaged? Let's dive in. The art of storytelling, hooking your audience from the start. People crave stories, narratives that resonate with their emotions and experiences. A great piece of content starts with a compelling story that grabs attention and holds it. Whether you're creating a blog post, a video, or a social media update, structure your content like a story. Begin with a hook that speaks directly to your audience's needs or challenges. For example, instead of starting an article with 5 tips to boost engagement, try leading with a story. Imagine spending hours crafting content, only to hear crickets. No likes, no shares. What went wrong? You immediately connect with the reader's experience, pulling them into the conversation. Know your audience, speak their language. One of the biggest mistakes in content marketing is not understanding your audience. To truly master content marketing, you need to become intimately familiar with who your audience is, what their pain points are, their desires, their values, and the language they use. The more tailored your content, the more engaged your audience will be. Create audience personas. These are semi-fictional representations of your ideal customers. Think about their age, job role, interests, and challenges. Use these personas to guide every piece of content you create, ensuring it's aligned with what matters most to them. Quality over quantity, the power of depth. You've probably heard the phrase, content is king, but when it comes to content marketing, quality is king. While it's tempting to churn out content daily, it's more effective to produce fewer pieces that dive deep into topics that genuinely interest and help your audience. Long-form content, for instance, is gaining traction because it provides comprehensive solutions and insights. Instead of a superficial list of tips, consider producing a detailed guide, a case study, or an in-depth analysis of industry trends. By offering value-packed content, you position yourself as an authority in your niche, earning your audience's trust and increasing the likelihood of engagement. Multi-channel approach, meet your audience where they are. Your audience isn't confined to one platform, and your content shouldn't be either. To maximize engagement, adopt a multi-channel approach. This means distributing your content across various platforms, social media, email newsletters, blogs, YouTube, podcasts, and beyond. However, don't simply copy and paste the same content on each platform. Customize it. For instance, a detailed blog post can be turned into a series of social media snippets, a podcast discussion, or even a webinar. Each platform has its nuances, and understanding how to adapt your content to fit them will drastically improve engagement. Be consistent, but don't overwhelm. Consistency is crucial in building audience trust. Whether it's a weekly blog post or daily social media updates, maintaining a regular posting schedule shows your audience they can rely on you for fresh, valuable insights. However, don't confuse consistency with volume. Less is often more. Bombarding your audience with content can lead to fatigue, where they begin to tune out your messages. Aim for a sustainable schedule that allows you to produce high-quality content without overwhelming your audience or your resources. Encourage interaction, build a two-way street. One of the best ways to boost engagement is to actively encourage it. Ask questions, invite feedback, and prompt your audience to share their thoughts. Whether it's through comment sections, polls, or direct messages, creating opportunities for your audience to interact with you deepens the relationship and fosters a sense of community. Incorporating user-generated content, UGC, is another powerful engagement tool. When your audience sees that their peers are involved and their contributions are valued, they're more likely to engage themselves. Run contests, feature customer stories, or share testimonials to create a feedback loop that continually brings your audience back into the conversation. Analyze, adjust, and adapt. You can't master content marketing without constantly refining your strategy. Every piece of content you produce provides insights into what works and what doesn't. Use analytics to track key metrics like engagement rates, are people liking, sharing, or commenting on your content? Time on page, are readers staying on your blog posts or videos long enough to digest your message? Conversion rates, is your content actually leading to sales, subscriptions, or sign-ups? Once you have this data, adjust your strategy accordingly. Maybe your audience prefers video content over blogs, or perhaps they engage more with how-to guides rather than thought leadership pieces. Adapt to what resonates most, and you'll keep improving over time. Content repurposing, maximize the lifespan of your ideas. Creating fresh content is important, but repurposing your best work can be just as effective. Take a high-performing blog post and turn it into a podcast episode, an infographic, or a video. This allows you to reach different segments of your audience while maximizing the impact of a single idea. Repurposing also gives new life to evergreen content, pieces that remain relevant long after they're published. For instance, if you wrote a guide about content marketing trends in 2022, you could easily update it for 2024 with new examples and insights, keeping it fresh and valuable for your audience. Conclusion: building lasting engagement. Content marketing for maximum engagement is all about delivering value, fostering trust, and nurturing relationships. By telling compelling stories, knowing your audience, and consistently delivering high-quality content across multiple channels, you create a sustainable strategy that keeps your audience coming back for more. In the end, remember, content marketing is not just about selling, it's about serving. When you focus on helping your audience solve problems and meet their needs, engagement will follow naturally. Keep your audience at the center of everything you do, and success is just a matter of time. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon to get notified of the latest updates and tips to help grow your business. Stay tuned for more.